Hello everyone, welcome to Brainwave. Today our project is Simple Calculator. Now let us see how this calculator is built. To build this calculator, we have used tkinter module in Python. This tkinter module is used to create GUI applications easily. Now let us see what are our project objectives. Our first objective is to build user-friendly calculator and which should perform basic arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And it should also implement clear and backspace functionalities. The major objective of this project is to learn GUI layout management with frames and grids. Now let us see the main components of our calculator. The first main component is entry widget. Here, it will display our input and as well as our results. Next, the buttons. It should represent the digit from 0 to 9 and the operators like plus, minus and other. And it should also perform clear, backspace and calculation. And the main component is the frame. This frame should consist of button entry widget. Now let us see our calculator demo. This is the demo. This is the calculator we're gonna achieve by the end of our project. Now let us see algorithm. This algorithm shows the step-by-step process of our project. First of all, we have to initialize a window. See guys, this is the window. This window has some title and a fixed size. The title will be displayed here. And next we have to create an entry box. This entry box will display the digits as well as the result. Now we have to create buttons which represents the digits, that is 1, 2 and so on. 1, 2. And these buttons should be in grid layout. And next we have to add events to these buttons, such as when we click these buttons, it has to perform specific operations. And we should also include clear and backspace buttons. These buttons will be displayed here, guys. This is the clear button, and this would be our backspace button. Okay, and even these buttons will have some events. And at the end, we're gonna run this application in GUI loop so that the user can interact with it whenever they want. Next, let us move on to the coding part. Now let us move on to the coding part. Before performing any applications, let's import tkinter as tk. After importing tkinter, we have to create a main window. We are using root variable when creating a main window. We are giving it a title named Simple Calculator, and the window will be given this geometry. That is, suppose this is our window. This is the window we have created, and it has some certain geometry as we mentioned before. That is 300 by 450. The title will be displayed here. In this, we will be inserting an entry widget. We are using tk entry in order to enter the values. This entry box is placed inside the root, that is the window. The entry box will be placed here. And this is the width of the entry widget, and this is the font which will be displayed inside the entry box, and this is the size of the border of our entry box, and this will show the appearance of our entry box, that is, it will show 3D appearance of entry box. And this is justification, that is alignment, it is given right alignment. Now let us see buttons. How we going to define these buttons? These buttons are inserted in the frame, and this frame is inserted inside the root. That is, suppose this is the frame and this frame consists of the following buttons from 0 to 9 and the operators. Now, this button frame.pack is used to fit the frame inside the window, and this expand is equals to true allows the frame to expand and fill any extra space inside the window, and this fill equal to both is used to expand the frame horizontally and vertically in order to fill the space. These for loops are used to create the grid in order to fit the buttons inside the frame. Here, I is the row number and J is the column number. And this BTN is like a label such as 7 plus equal to etc. If we see this code, we are giving an event to the buttons. Button is equals to tk.button, and these buttons are inserted inside the button frame, that is here. The buttons are inserted here, and they will be given some font. Then this text is equals to btn will set the label on the buttons, and command defined and this command defines what is the functionality that button is going to perform. If the button is equals to is clicked, it is going to calculate the operations. If not, then it will be adding the character to the entry box. Here in button.grid, sticky is equals to n cu is used to stretch the buttons to fill its cell, and it is given a certain padding. And the below this furlough is used to define the uniform size of all the buttons. The creation of clear and backspace buttons. Here, the clear and backspace buttons are inserted inside a control frame. This control frame is inserted inside a frame, that is here. This control frame consists of our clear and as well as backspace buttons. This clear button is given a button functionality. It is inserted inside a control frame, and it has a label named clear. This is the font, this is the background color, this is the font color, and its command is to clear the values. And this is the backspace button. Backspace button is also given a button functionality. It is inserted inside a control frame and labeled a left arrow, that is backspace, and it's given the certain qualities. Here The line root.main loop is used because this line starts the tk inter event loop, which keeps your app running and responsive until the user closes the window. Now let us see what will happen if we click any button. When a button is clicked, that is, for example, 1. If 1 is clicked, the value will be inserted inside the entry widget, and that too at the end of the entry widget. Here we are defining a function named calculate. Whenever equal to button is clicked, this function will be called. This function will retrieve the value at the end. If the value is correct, it will show the result, or else it will show error. And whenever we click clear, this function will be called. When this function is called, the values inside the entry widget will be cleared and deleted. And whenever we click backspace button, this function is called. When we click a backspace button, the last character of the entry widget will be deleted. Now let us see the output of our project. Let's run the code. Wow, we got our simple calculator. Before ending our session, let's perform some simple operations. For example, 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. And we'll be using some clear button. Also, 2 minus 3 into 5. Let's use backspace. Backspace. And 3 is equals to minus 7. Wow, what a wonderful answer. And that's it for our today's video, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and also please encourage us. Thank you all. Bye.